Afternoon Express Kitchen, where we are ready for desserts. Now, Chef,
yes,
you've done such an incredible job throughout the show, proving why he is called the Olympic chef, holding us down for starter, main meal. But what do you have up your sleeve for dessert?
For desserts, we're making baklavas. So also we're in that Mediterranean Middle East type of vibe. So what we'll be using, this is a very, very nutty dessert. Yeah, it's healthy for you and it's filling.
Okay.
No. So this dessert, we want to be needing syrup for it. We're making a syrup. So what, guys, you're going to do for us now, we're going to chop up some nuts. So we have different nuts in there. We have Brazilian nuts, we have almonds, we have walnuts. So, yeah, it's a mixture.
Why do you decide a mixture of nuts? Is there a specific reason at all?
For today, there isn't really that much specific reason. Besides, actually, it's a big one because you want different flavors coming through. Because usually people, they put pistachio in this dish alone. So this one, yeah.
I love that because nuts taste different.
Yeah.
So you get all this nuttiness going on in your mouth.
So crushing, yeah, sorry, Anele. So if you're chopping, again, another trick about nuts, you chop them, they're gonna run everywhere.
Yes.
So crush them with the side of your knife and just put pressure in it, yeah. Makes your life easy.
Tips and tricks. Okay, so when you talk about a baklava and its origins, where are we taking? You're taking us to the Middle East, you're taking us to Greece, and more than ever, a lot of people, when it comes to their dinner parties, this is a dessert that a lot of people turn to.
Yes, it is. You get all the beautiful flavors in there. Because with the Greeks, they put cinnamon in it. That brings out the flavor. And then we're making the syrup. The syrup has got honey, it's got vanilla essence, and then some sugar in there. It's a basic syrup, but you can put rose water for fragrance.
Yeah. Because it's like a Mediterranean thing.
Yeah.
So if you go to Morocco that way, and even Dubai and stuff, you'll get like rose water, rose type of baklava. And then the Middle East, I will say they will put probably some nuts and cinnamon, and they'll put some cloves and stuff in.
Yeah, the cloves also, they bring the aromatic flavors. Yeah. Because this dessert is all about the nose.
Ooh.
Yes,
so I just want, sorry to cut you off. And now that we've used citrus in our main dish, and I know we've still got some orange here, could we also put orange into there, like the orange peel or orange zest, into the actual syrup for that flavor?
You can, because now you're bringing all the citrusy flavors, you're carrying them through to the dessert also.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what I like about it. You know, a lot of times it's hard to find an ingredient or a flavor profile that you can carry out from starter, main to dessert. Today we're highlighting the citrus flavors with that lemon and herb sauce that we made earlier for our starter. And of course, holding it down with the, the escabeche, absolutely, that we made for our main. But here we are, okay, as soon as our nuts are quite finely grounded.
So I'm starting a syrup here. Okay. So the trick also about this, I just added water now and the sugar. So this you never stir, because once you stir it, the sugar will crystallize and will never dissolve again.
We don't like it when that happens, Chef.
Yeah. So the best thing you can do, if you want to mix it, you just shake your pot. This is how you dissolve the sugar. Remember, if you introduce a spoon and start stirring,
shake it, baby.
Shake it.
Shake it, baby.
So the sugar is melted now. So I'm just gonna put honey in there.
Is there a reason why you're using honey and sugar?
Yes, honey is another sweetener in there, but also honey, you must remember, it has its own flavor profile that you distinguish from any dish.
Yes, I love that.
And I just want to say to viewers, you must be careful when you buy honey these days, because people mix it with sugar syrup. So you get like this runny honey, and then you buy it quite cheaply. So really look at the packet of your honey and make sure that you buy like real organic honey. You know that. Otherwise, I just...
You don't want to miss out on all of the goodness of the real honey,
Sorry, well, the nuts now, we can put them in a bowl. Okay. Remember? And then we have butter here, melted butter. So that to put your butter with your nuts now.
Okay, butter with the nuts.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we're putting some sugar in there.
Do you have all the butter in there?
Not all of it, Pali.
Just like when it's like a
just enough to coat your nuts.
Okay,
vanilla essence in there. Yeah, sugar in there. So you can put, what is this? Cinnamon. But for those nuts, we're actually not using cinnamon today. Okay. So this, you introduce the butter. The butter helps them to hold the nuts together.
Okay, I need to.
I can see that. And the sugar, I can just imagine this taste.
Okay, I'm going to add more nuts into my mixture just because I think I was a little too excited. Absolutely, okay. So I see that the syrup is also bubbling there.
It's bubbling, yeah. I mean, like, you can notice that something is got a high sugar content when it starts having those small bubbles on it.
Okay. Love that. See that yummy. It sounds like everything that's delicious. South Africa, please do engage with us on social media. Let us know if you're going to be trying this at home, making your own baklava or any of the recipes that we've made today. Thank you. Please use the hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. And don't forget our social media question that we have asked. Would you take 10 million rand or would you keep your taste buds? Dying to find out what everyone has to say.
Yes.
Yeah, I know for a fact that I don't think I'd be able to stay alive without being able to taste food. But at the same time, 10 million, I mean, I could invest in a couple of different companies, a couple of different business ideas, and then use that money for everything else. But yeah.
Absolutely. I guess that's why we giving it to South Africa.
Yeah.
So what happens now, Chef? We've got our nuts.
We've got our nuts that you set on the side. So now we do, this is phyllo pastry. This brings a crisp on a dish also. So today we'll be making cigars out of this. That's a fun part. Yes. But also when you're baking this off, you can layer your phyllo pastry 8 sheets to 9 sheets at the bottom with brushed with butter. That also helps it crisp it up. So yeah, let's start off.
Why do I smell cloves? Is there cloves somewhere in the kitchen? I smell cloves.
If you remember,
I think it's the nuts that I'm smelling.
Everything smells delicious. It's coming together quite well. I think we should leave our cigars to part 2. I mean, we're definitely cooking side by side, very slowly, making sure that you do not miss a single step of this cook-along. We've taken a trip to the Middle East, to the Mediterranean. Please do use that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments on social media. And if you want to get the ingredients list and recipe to what we're making, please do head over to our website and you can be cooking along with us. But part 2 of our baklava coming up.
Yeah.